Hey traders, hope you all having an awesome weekend. What an amazing week we had, and which is what I'm going to talk about in this video. I have seen so many traders who start trading and give up on trading because they never bothered about the risk management and trading psychology. Now, this week has become a really good example. We had a week like this in our past, but as this happened just recently, I want to talk about that first. Now, last week in the priority group, we took only two trades, and both of them were the losing trades. Now, did I give up? No, of course not. But imagine if after those losing trades, I started doing revenge trading throughout the week and overexposed my risk just to bring my money back, which I've lost in those two trades. And because of that, I've ended up blowing up my account with the revenge to bring my money back or with a greed to double my money. Now imagine if that would have happened last week after those two losing trade with an anger, I wouldn't even got a chance to take the trades we had this week. So that is what I want to show you very quickly here. The trades we took in the priority group, the trades I sent on my free Telegram channel, and the trades I have took personally. And after that, I'm going to go through the second part of the video, which is our net gas analysis, gold, silver, and crude oil. So if you want to skip, you can always skip it to the timestamp you have seen earlier. But if you listen to this part of the video, I promise you, you will learn something out of this video. And I'm also going to show you one commodity zone and one forex zone, which I've sent to the members, and how nicely the price reacted out of those area of value. Now, I want to show you first example of the trade we took in the priority group, and also want to show you the times when we took this trade, because the timing is really important when you are trading, and you need to set your schedule what times you are trading for. Like I trade on 4-hour time frame, so I need to look every 4-hour candle close when I'm looking at the potential setups. Now we had this trade right here, a nice bullish engulfer. If you follow me, we are above 50 EMA, and then we entered this trade. Now this was the first trade I've sent to my priority members, and now, as you can see, a nice take profit of 78 pips we made right here. As you can see on the screen, that happened on 10 p.m. Sunday when the market is open. As soon as the market was open, I've sent this trade alert. Now if you look further, we had another condition, nice bullish engulfer, and then I've sent this trade alert to my members as well. Right here, if you see on the screens, we had a nice condition. I've sent this trade because we have all the rules met, and now we are up into winning trades just in one day. Now imagine if we have no money in the account, we have blown up single thing in the previous week just with the revenge of making everything back, we wouldn't even got a chance to enter these trade. Now I want to make one thing clear here. This is not an invitation for you to join my priority group. This is not to show you or give you a thrill that we make a lot of money in the priority group. Priority group is just for you to learn the entry patterns so that you can see the screenshots of the trade alerts and see the candlestick pattern and see the description why I'm taking the trade. That is why we have the group, and it's purely for you to learn out of these group, and then you receive the reports as well so that you know the major area of value from where you're going to enter the trade, rather than just guessing by selling at the top. You know that which is the area of value from where you can get a potential setup for your sell trade. So these are the two trades I've sent. Then we had AUD CAD. Now I've managed this trade. Now imagine if you would have managed this trade, how much money you would have made right here. Now the reason I took this trade, if you follow me, a clear signal, price was below 50 EMA. We had a nice bearish engulfer that happened below 50 EMA, a nice swing high candle as well, swing high bearish engulfer. So look in everything, we had a good confluence, we had a nice pullback as well. With that, price was also in a downtrend nicely, so taking an advantage of downtrend, we entered this trade, and as you can see, the nice take profit has been hit easily. Now don't get confused with this sell and buy orders. Like I explained in my previous video, this is an indicator one of my students made out of my strategy, the one I'm just showing you. This is a pullback strategy, and he made an algo out of that. And as you can see, we had some nice signal, we had some false signal as well. But if you know all your 6 rules, and if this algo give you a false signal, then you know that you're not going to enter the trade. But at least you get an alert that we have a signal, and then you see if your all 6 rules are met, you take your trade. If you're not trading, if you know all your rules, then you can do a lot. Trust me guys, you can make money in several ways, but you need to gain a knowledge before that. So I want to show you a next one. So after 3 winning trade, what do we have? This is a trade I did not send to the members. I have personally entered this trade myself, and that was a stop loss hit of 88 pips. But did I stop trading? No, I started to look for another opportunity. Now imagine if I placed all my money here just by seeing a nice 3 winning trades previously. Now I get excited. This is what the mistake traders do. They get excited. They think that they're invincible and nothing can stop them now because they had a good winning trade, and that can be another winning trade. They started to think that the luck is with them, and they place all their money in the next trade after a winning trade, and then they lose everything which they have just recently made. So make sure you manage your risk once you have a winning trade. Make sure you reduce your risk. This is not one of my best performing pair, but I still entered with a low risk, and that did not hurt me. Now a good example of the algo right here, we had a nice signal and price has pushed up nicely. That would be a winning trade as well. So a good example of a losing trade, but I didn't blow up my account, trust me. Now let's see the next one. Right here, another trade I have taken personally myself, and as you can see, price was above 50 EMA. Price is nicely trading above in a trend. If you see a nice uptrend, so what we're going to do, we're going to take an advantage of an uptrend and enter your trades with pullbacks. Now we had a nice pullback, we had a nice bullish engulfer and nice push up and take profit of 73 pips. Now after losing trade, we had another winning trade. So that is how you look for an entry. This is not trade alert I've sent to the members. I'm going to show you that in a very short moment. Right here, GBP New Zealand. Now this was a trade that happened at 4 a.m. UK time. I was not awake at that time, but I entered at the very next candle with a limit order, and we entered here at 5 a.m. I'm awake at this time, and then I was managed to enter this trade, and as you can see, 89 pips take profit has been hit easily. So I didn't blow up my account in my losing trade. I did not get angry. I did not get panic. I did not do revenge trading. That is why I got an opportunity to enter so many other trades. All these trades happened last week. So a good winning trade right here happened on 1 hour time frame. A nice double top pattern, as you can see, clear double top pattern, rejecting twice, and price has nicely pushed down. Right here, another trade happened. I did not send this in the priority group. Like I said, it is not a signal group. I won't be sending tons of signals there. I've already sent 4 to 5 trades there in the priority group, and all I want you guys to do, look at the patterns you receive in the trade alert and then look for the condition, exactly the same condition. It's nothing alien. You get whatever you receive, you get, look for the same condition, and if you're confused, I'm always here to help you and guide you. You can DM me and ask if you are taking the right trades or not. Now we have another trade right here. Price was trending nicely above 50 EMA, taking advantage of an uptrend. I entered this trade and I had another winning trade right here with 35 pips. Now at this point, we are still above intact with a trend. We had a pullback followed by bullish engulfer right here. Let me zoom this up to show you it is a bullish engulfing candle right here, a bigger candle than the previous candle, and as you can see, I had another winning trade of 35 pips. So good 2 winning trades in a row. I got this opportunity because I'm still under my risk. I'm still not thrilled to get so many winning trades. I'm still placing my trade according to my risk capital. I'm still taking my trades according to what I afford to lose. If I had a streak of losing trade, I still not get panic. Right here, a nice winning trade. Again, the price is trading below 50 EMA in a nice downtrend. So what are we going to do? We are going to take an advantage of a downtrend. Now, what do we have? A nice bearish engulfer, and this algo also picked up this condition. There are so many things we look for once we have a signal. It's not just a bearish candle. There are so many other confluence you learn in the full MMT course. Now, a good example of good winning trade of 33 pips here as well. Now, right here, this was the trade alert I've sent to the members, and this trade is still running. I've also shown the condition on my YouTube video, recent video, where I've already mentioned this pair that we have a potential entry right here, and as you can see, the price nicely pushed up around 92 pips, a very good amount of profit, but this trade is still running. We are still up around 52 pips. Let's see how it goes, but this is the trade I've sent to the members, show them the condition. I've also shown this trade on my recent YouTube video. If you want to check that out, you can check that out, which is my 2 videos before I've uploaded that. Now a good example right here. So this is the trade I've sent in my free Telegram channel right here in the circle. As you can see, I've sent this trade, and this trade is still running. The market is closed, and let's see how it goes. But the reason I want to show you the so many trades we had, because you have seen the potential in the market, and the reason I'm showing these trades to you because we did not had these opportunities last week. And just for the sake of thrill, I did not enter any other trades randomly. If I have no trades, no setups whole week, I'll still wait with patience and wait for the good setups. Who knows that the next week can give you the insane amount of results. A good example of this week as well. These are the conditions which I teach you on my YouTube channel and to my priority members. Now in my full course, I have the other strategy which I've personally taken. I have the strategy where I use 20 EMA for the reversal strategy. Other conditions, the other trades, I don't want to go through that because I don't want to confuse you, because for that you need to learn full system, and these are the trades that happen just with the single strategy, just with the pullback strategy. And if you know all the rules of the other strategy, now imagine how much money you can make it in the trading if you follow your rules, if you have your risk management there, if your trading psychology is strong, then if you learn that, you can make it in the trading world. And if you are interested, I have a full program on my MMTA site. It's moneymarkets.uk. All you need to do is just scroll down and go for the premium plan if you want to learn every single thing for your trading, and I'll be uploading more strategy in the course as well. So it's not just a course that's sitting there. I'll be uploading more strategy, I will be uploading more content so that you'll be updated with the market with your course. With that, you get a standard plan free for whole 1 year. So all the benefits you get with the premium plan as well. If not, that's totally cool. Make sure you like button, subscribe if you're new so that you receive the content like this every single day and we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Now you have seen all the trades that happened and none of them were the trades which you are not familiar with. If you follow me from a couple of years, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exact rules of my entries, and all this trade I've shown you has checked all my rules when I entered my trade. And a good example of being patient, follow your rules, follow your strategy, and then you can make it in the trading world. Now I'm going to show you two zones, one forex, one commodity. Then I'm going to wrap this first section and I'm going to jump onto the analysis part of the video. Right here, so this was the zone I've sent to the members last week, and before that I've sent the support area. Now I'm going to show you the power of entering in the zones. I've shown you the trades that happened in between the zones, all the pullback entry. Now I want to show you how we enter the trades with the area of value. At the area of value now, I've already sent the support zones the week before, and this week we were looking at the resistance area. Now I want to show you the first support area. We had a nice bullish engulfer that happened at the area of value. I've already sent these zones to the member, which you receive every single week if you are my priority member. If you join through broker, all these benefits are free for you. Brokers links are in the description as well. Now we had a condition here. I've already prepared my member to have these zones on the charts, and once we have a condition like bullish engulfer, we're going to enter our trade, a nice trade of 53 pips. Now after that, we were paying attention to the area of value right above, and then we waited with patience, and what do we have? A nice bearish engulfing pattern right here, and we had a nice ride down and take profit of 55 pips where I exited my trade. So this is how you enter the trade with the zones, and this is what you receive every single week for commodities, forex, indices as well. So let's add one indices as well. Let's add Nasdaq 100. So I've sent this report to my members on 23rd last month, and I've already prepared them to have both zones for resistance and another zone for support area. Now what do we have right here? We had a nice bearish confirmation, and as you can see, the price pushed down. Now what we were waiting for? We were waiting for a hit of the zone below and then entered our trade. Now what do we have right here? Bullish engulfer. Now if you would have entered here just using one ATR for your target, ATR is 101 right here, and stop loss will be the same. Barely hit the target and then quickly fall back down, but it did bounce up from the zone I have sent to the members. So a nice trade from the top and the nice bounce from the bottom. So these zones are major area of value which you need to know for your trading if you are using the order block zones for your trades. Let's check gold. So this is the zone I've sent to the members already to prepare themselves to take their sell trades if the price pull back to the area of value right here, which is above. And what do we have right here? The members already had these zones there, and we had the price break below. We had a pullback bearish engulfer, and we had a nice take profit hit. And this is how you enter your trades with your rules, with conditions, and we are not trading blindly. And remember, already have these zones ready on the charts. Now if next week or this week the price push down to the zone, we're going to enter our trade with one of the conditions I've just shown right here. Crude oil, we have right here. I've sent these zones to my members last week on 30th of July. As you can see, I've already prepared them to enter their trades once the price hit the area of value. And what do we have right here? The price hit the area of value. value, and we had a nice fall from this zone, and then we were waiting for the double top, which we did not get. As you can see, the price broke above, which is what I'm going to talk about in the analysis part of the video. So a nice fall out of the zones I have sent to the members. So that is how you take your trades with the rules, with conditions. You know when to take pullback trades, you know when to enter the counter trades. You need to know these zones if you are taking your trades. If you are taking trading seriously, just not for the fun or just not for the gambling, treat trading like your business. Only then you can have that passion to learn trading, and only then you can able to succeed in the trading world. So a lot more happened last week. I don't want to show you all the trades. It's going to make a video really long. So let's quickly jump onto the analysis, starting with nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil. Now, I got lots of questions from the members that what to do once we have a bearish engulfer, which I'm going to go through in this video. But before that, let me show you what I've said in my last video. Now, as expected, price is pushing up towards 50 EMA, and this is just a pullback in a downtrend. So that is expected, like I mentioned yesterday. For now, we can get a possible hit of 50 EMA and then a good rejection here at 50 EMA. If we have the conditions like that, we have a very good sell signal, and price will likely fall 1 ATR at least, and then you can manage it to the support area. If you remember, I've said that we are going to look for sell trades only if we get a condition, and we also know that price is still trading above 50 EMA and price is still intact with an uptrend, and as you can see, the price is pushing higher from quite a while in a trend. Now, all we wanted to do is just get a little scalp out of the sell trade. Now, as you can see, the price pushed up and we had a bearish engulfer. Now, if you are a full MMTA course student, it is not a valid entry condition. You know, one of the rule is not valid. Trust me guys, it's not valid condition. But here on Owanda, that is a valid condition. I was going to enter this trade, but this candle pushed up so fast that I didn't even get a chance to enter this trade. Now, if I would have entered this trade, that is totally fine. If you have entered this trade, that is also fine, but that would be a stop loss hit. Now, if you would have entered right here, ATR of this candle is 3.6, and right here the stop loss would have been hit right with this very next candle, but this candle pushed up so fast, and luckily I did not enter this trade. But what do we have after that? Let's first remove this lines here. Then I'm going to show you why I'm paying attention to this pattern. Now, if you see, the price of net gas is still ranging sideways. It's not in any sort of trend. Now, when I take my pullback entries, I want to see a very nice downtrend. So if you see here, this is just a consolidation between this area of value. It is not a downtrend. If you see here on bigger time frame, it is just consolidating. Downtrend is something that looks like this, and if I see a condition like this, I would only go short with a good confidence, and that is why I started to look for the bullish pattern. And why I was looking for the bullish pattern, because price is still above 50 EMA. We had a break below 50 EMA, then we had another candle that closed above 50 EMA. So I was still bullish for net gas, and the other reason is the price is still in the support area. The support area, price is unable to break the support zone, and that is why this is my reason number 2. Price is still above the 50 EMA, price is still in between the support area. Price has been rejecting this support 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So now what I wanted to see, my bias is still bullish for net gas, and what do we have? We have a nice head and shoulder inverted head and shoulder pattern as well. It is not a very clear pattern in the market. You won't see a clear pattern. It's a very clear pattern, but it is a pattern which I call a head and shoulder pattern. Price was pushing down, and then if you see from this swing high, we had a swing low right here. If you're wondering why I didn't use something like this, the reason is from the swing high, this is the swing low, so that is why we have a formation of the left shoulder from this swing low. Then we have a formation of the head right here. Then we have a push up, a rejection of the termination zone. Now we had a rejection nicely from here. I wanted to see another rejection that must be with this termination zone. Now I want to show you it very slowly so that you understand how this pattern works. Now, once the price was here, I wanted to see a rejection and then a push up. So let me play the market. Let's see, no rejection. No rejection. Now if the price would have broke above and close above this rejection box, I wouldn't use this pattern. This pattern then will become invalid. Now we are still intact with the pattern. As you can see, the price is still within the green box. Let's play the market and let's see. Price has now pushed down. without closing above this termination zone. We had a retest of this zone, and that is what I wanted to see. Now my next step is I want to see a nice bullish candle, which can be bullish engulfer, which can be a 382 candle. For my entry, that must trigger after the hitting of termination zone, and then I want to see some sort of bullish pressure. So if you play the market, a very next candle that has closed as a bullish engulfing candle right here. So that is how we had a completion of this pattern, and that is your entry. Now, if your analysis goes against my analysis, then please use your own analysis. This is just my opinion about the market. If you're not agreeing with my analysis, it's totally up to you. You take your own trades on your own risk. This is just my opinion. If your analysis goes with my analysis, that's awesome. And if you follow me from a couple of months or a year, you already know my trading styles and how I take my trades. Now, looking at that, the way I would enter this trade is right at the close of this candle. If you want to have a tighter stop loss, you can go below the wick, few pips below the wick, and then go 1-to-1. If you want to have a protection of this termination zone, so that let's say if the price pushes down and then push back up, in that case I would like to keep my stop loss below the head of the pattern and then go 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. These are the two ways you can enter your trade, with the smaller targets or with a bigger target. You can also use 1 ATR here, use 1 ATR for your target, and then manage your trades towards the upside. So we had a valid condition right here, a valid head and shoulder pattern with the condition as well, and now I'm expecting a good push up out of head and shoulder pattern. Now let's say if the price, if you're already in the trade, because I've already sent the trade alerts to my members on Friday, if you are still in the trade, then if price opens in gap, let's say massively, then you are out of this trade, your take profit will be hit. Now if it won't, and let's say if the price pushes back down and break below this head of this pattern, if that happens, then we have a confirmation of a downtrend, and then price will likely to head lower toward the next level of support. So that is what I'm looking at for Netgas. A valid condition, and in my opinion, price will push up, likely push up from here, and that is how your targets will look like. Next one, we have gold. So gold is pushing down nicely, broke below this low, and I'm still paying attention to the zone below. Now price is pulling back up. We can get a possible push up retest of 1951, and if we have a retest of 1951, we have a next bearish engulfer. We have a very likely chance that price will push up and continue to push up push down and continue to push down in a trend. Now if there is no pullback, if we have a push and hit of 50 EMA and we get a bearish engulfer without hitting off this zone, I'm still going to go short. So all I want to see, a pullback to 50 EMA followed by bearish engulfer, and then I'm going to go short. If we have a condition below 50 EMA with bearish engulfer, I'm still good to go short. Now the next zone to enter your buy trades is right here in green. 89.3 goes up to 19.10, from where I want to enter my buy trades with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry confirmation. Pin bars is also my entry condition. So keep an eye here. Price is likely to push down, looking at the nice downtrend. Price making new lower lows. I'm expecting another low until the price hit the zone below. I'm only going to enter buy trades if we have a dramatic push up, break above 50 EMA. Only then I'll start to look for my buy conditions. So for now, we are bearish for gold. Next one, we have silver. Silver is now at the level of minor support. I'm not actually paying attention to the support area, so let's remove that. We already had a 50% retracement. Price is rejecting this 50% retracement. I'm expecting a push down further to 1.618 retracement, from where we can get another pullback and then a continuation towards the downside, and the zone below is 22.73, goes down to 22.03, from where I will enter my buy trades with conditions like bullish engulfers, double bottoms, or 382 candle, whatever you get for your bullish conditions. Right here, the last one, we have crude oil. So price is now pushed up after we were looking at this nice condition, but we did not get. Now that is why I always say look for a bearish pressure like a red candle, and if you just entered right at this spinning top, then you have seen the result. The price just pushed up and broke above this top. So that is why conditions are very important. If we had a nice bearish candle, I would have entered my sell trade without any hesitation, looking at the fact we had a nice condition. But no conditions, no entry. Price is now pushed up to the upper level of resistance, which is 81.37, goes up to 83.22. Now at this point, price can still fall. Looking at the fact price is still in the area of value, we can still get a push down, push up, and another double top at the upper level of this resistance. So that is what I'm looking at. If we have a break above this high, this zone which I've just mentioned right here in blue, if we have a break and close above, then I'll start to look for my buy trades only with a pullback. So keep an eye here. If you have a condition of sell, we're going to enter sell trade. If there is no condition of sell, if we have break above, we're only going to go long. Now if the price continue to push down, I'm expecting a good fall to 50 EMA and then a bounce from 50 EMA if the price fall from this resistance zone. It's a very good resistance zone. If you see here, price has acted as a level of resistance, support multiple times. That is why I'm paying attention to this area. And if you see in the past, the price did fall from the zone, from the upper level, and massively fall from the upper level. So that is what we can get a similar move here as well. So keep an eye here, look for the conditions to enter your trades. So that is it for commodities, guys. If you have made it to the end, then you are a legend. Do let me know in the comment section if you had made it to this far. You deserve a salute for sticking up all the way to the end, and I'll send that in the comment section to you. Hope you're getting value out of my videos. If yes, hit a like button for me and hit a subscribe button if you are new, so that you can join Money Markets family, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green next week and have an awesome weekend. See you guys in the next video. Take care.